Peace, peace. What's going on, Hidden Wealth Society? Put some fire and flames in the chat if you can hear me loud and clear. Let's go. Awesome, awesome. Let's put some fire. Yeah, put some fire and flames in the chat if you can hear me loud and clear. Make sure your accountability partner is on the line. We talked about accountability partners the last time we was on a call. Make sure you get a accountability partner because that is key to your success in this space. Make sure you put where you're tuning in from in the chat as well. Where are you tuning in from? Where is my voice reaching today, right? What part of the states? Make sure you put where you're tuning in from in the chat. Make sure y'all put some fire and flames in the chat for yourself, right? To make sure that you know that you are in this space and place, and thank you for being in this space and place at this time, right? Okay, Miller Beach. Okay, new place here. Awesome, awesome. Welcome Miller Beach. Allen, Texas. Welcome, Allen, Texas. Let's go. Connecticut. Let's go, Connecticut. Atlanta. Hi, Atlanta is always in the building. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Also, what we're gonna go over today are, we're gonna go over, patterns, of course. That's our main thing is to make sure that we know what type of patterns are actually in the markets, right? We're gonna be going over the highs and the lows, right? We're gonna be going over highs and lows, looking for entries in the market, right? Looking for entries in the market to where we can make some money, right? Because the main thing is to um, be able to generate an extra source of income on top of your job check or on top of your current income, right? Because the main thing is to keep adding different streams of income, right? To where you don't have to work that hard, right? And once you learn the skill set of trading, right, you will be able to pretty much make money when you want, right? Print money out the markets when you want, and be able to have a plan for those. So if you were on our previous call, right, Dr. Parker talked about what? We talked about the importance of a trade plan, right? The importance of a trade plan. So main thing is to go and download your trade plan in the back office, right? Because we have it where you can actually get your trade set your trade plan up, and you make sure you want to do that because that is your plan to success, right? Let me share my screen really quick. All right, so before we even look at the charts, right, on your trade plan, you should have it where you are you go to your forexfactory.com, right? Make sure you go to forexfactory.com and see if there's any major news happening, right? See if there's any red folders or orange folders or red or orange files. They could be called files or folders, right? So Monday just passed, right? Which was, well, haven't gone yet. The whole day hasn't gone yet, but we're getting into Tuesday. So we want to see what's going on into Tuesday. So Tuesday, 7:30, they had orange on AUD. So we can go check some AUD pairs, right? To see any major movements on the orange pairs. Because that's orange means minimum impact, right? Red meaning high impact. So tomorrow, 7:30 p.m. AUD is gonna have news again. 9 p.m. President Trump speaks, and that's 9 o'clock at night. And normally USD doesn't move 9 o'clock at night. So that's a red flag right there, right? We're gonna keep our big eye on this President Trump speaks because it's at 9 o'clock p.m. when the USD markets are actually closed at that time. So that ought to be a very interesting speech, not of what he's gonna say, but to see how he manipulates, right, or makes the USD currency either weak or strong, right? Because when the USD currency is weak or strong, it affects the trades. So we're going to get into that when we get into the charts, right? All right, and then we have Tuesday. We got Wednesday. Wednesday we have GBP. We have USD and GBP, right? And just like I say, you're just going through and looking at the orange folders and the red folders currently. And then keep on going. We got Thursday. We got an all-day Euro summit. So Euro USD or anything with Euro on it should be pretty volatile pretty much all day, right? You got Euro on 8:15. Euro at 8:15 on Thursday. So Euro pretty much is going to be all day. USD unemployment claims, right? These right here is where the markets are going to move. I see we got some people putting some stuff in the chat. We'll check those in a few. But yeah, so we're going through the news, right? And then on Friday, right, last day of the trading day, we have major red folders on CAD and USD again. And remember, it was like this last Friday. Last Friday, there was mad red folders on CAD and USD, and major moves happen in the markets, right? Major moves happen in the markets. So now we're going to go on over to the charts. We're going to go on over to the charts. We got Bitcoin on here. We're going to go and look at, let's go look at a USD pair before I look to see what type of pairs you dropped in the chat. Let's go look at AUD JPY or AUD. Let's go look at AUD USD, see what it did. All right, AUD USD. So yes, no really big moves in the market happened, right? Nothing really major happened. So we're just gonna look at current market, see what it's doing. All right, I'm gonna look at the daily, and then put your higher high and lower low on the daily, previous day. All in all, still looks like it's in a kind of like a sideways market. But if you were to mark up your zones, right? If you want to find some, mark up the zones on the daily on where it's actually, this consolidation is actually in. It's inside that consolidation, but we like to break it down a little bit more as scalpers, right? If you're a scalper, you are looking to get into the trade for a short time, right? All right, so from here we're gonna hit the higher high and lower low of that. Higher high and lower low there, right? So while we got that that boxed in, right, you want to go to the next time frame on the hour and see what it's doing. So at the bottom of the daily, we obviously got it perfectly to the wick on the daily low, right? Then we got the daily high. So pretty much all day has been selling, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So about 6 hours out of the day, right? It was selling. So, if you were an intraday trader, right, you could have gotten in for 6 hours and made, let's calculate to see how much you would have made if you got in for the 6 hours. So 57.9 like pips, right? 57.9 pips. So calculating, easy calculation with $1 lot, that's $570 you could have made from entry to if you're patient in that trade, right? Now I'm starting to get into kind of like a sideways market on the hour, right? So we want to break it down a little bit deeper, right? You want to find a higher high on the hour. Kind of like you want to find it where you're actually boxing in price, boxing in price from higher high, lower low. And then breaking it down a little bit deeper right here. What this looks like, just scrolling out and looking, it looks like a W, right? W formation right there. So possible reversal happening right now, right? And as that possible reversal is happening, we are looking to see what it's going to do on the 5 minute. So go down to the 5 minute. I'm going to zoom out. What is it doing on the 5 minute? Pretty much doing a sideways market on the 5 minute. But what I can see on the 5 minute, what it's doing a little bit different is a head and shoulder, inverted head and shoulder. So that W we saw is actually coinciding with, so this is the W, right? We drew the W out with the white, right? White lines. But then right here we have a right left shoulder, right? We got a head right here, right? We got a long shoulder. This right here is just a long shoulder, right? A long sideways shoulder at that. So, and within that, we have a W within that, right? We have a W right here. If you want to have a good eye on the technicals. So what we're looking for is a buy, right? So if we were to set up a buy right now, we would put one of these on here. Then I'm gonna go in the chat to see where who actually put in some pairs. See what everybody's favorite pair is. So if you hit market execution now for the buy, we're gonna go long. And we're gonna go 18 pips, stop loss, right? Zoom out, 18 pips, stop loss. Should be in profit from that market execution as well. So let's see here. So right now we're at 12 pip TP. Zoom out some more. Let's see. All right. We're gonna do a 10 pip, 10 pips TP. 10.9. All right. So let's see what the entry is. I'm typing it in for you. If you have a market execution, we're entering at buy market. TP. 0.62. Oops. 920. Stop loss. 17 pips stop loss. 6.2. 6.30. All right. All right. So there goes your entry. Got a TP2. We can put a TP2 on there as well. TP2 63065. Oops. 0.63065. All right. TP2. Awesome. All right, so now we're going to see what type of pairs everybody wants to look at, right? Let's look to see what pairs everybody wants to look at. Oh, we are flaming hot inside the chat. Awesome, let's go. USD CAD, CHF, JPY, awesome pair. I like the JPYs because normally JPYs move together. So if CHF is doing something, you could go on another JPY pair and make money, right? We got the NAS 100. Nice. Welcome to the class, Kyle. Awesome. Chef J, welcome to the class. CHF JPY. Nice. Levon, welcome to the class. Rebecca, welcome to the class. Turkey, North Carolina, always in the building. Awesome. Glad to see this. Glad to see everybody's doing good, doing great. We're gonna go to USD CAD first. We have 2 of them on USD CAD, so we're gonna check out USD CAD. And we'll go back to this trade to see what this trade is doing before we segue from here. So USD CAD. All right. So remember when I was saying, I said recently that at 9:00 p.m. normally 9:00 p.m. is usually when USD is not volatile. So that is going to be a key news heading that Trump doesn't want us to know about, right? Or he's trying to slide something in there, right? That's going to obviously make the market move crazy, right? So, and what I mean by that, these pairs play tug of war with each other, right? This little line in between US dollar and Canadian dollar is really a verse symbol, right? That's how I like to look at that little slash right there. I like to look at that little slash as a verse symbol, like US dollar versus Canadian dollar, and they're in battle, right? And what are they battling? It's the bulls and the bears, right? It's the bullish and the bearish market is what is battling between. And how does it do that, right? It does that by the strength of the currency pair, right? Or the strength of the currency, not the currency pair, but the strength of the currency, right? So if the US dollar is strong, right, you're going to see this move, right? Around this area right here is where the US dollar was strong, right? So that's why this area is where it bought from, right? US dollar was strong. CAD was actually weak at the time, right? And when the US dollar is strong and CAD is weak, a upward motion happens, a buy happens, right? And let's just calculate to see after this retracement how many pips that was on a 5-minute chart. So on a 5-minute chart, that one move right there was 36 pips, right? And calculated, easy calculations using a dollar lot, that's $360 off of one move within let's see, 5, 10. about an hour. So that pretty much was an hour candle, right? That pretty much was an hour candle that actually you would have been in for. You would have been in for just an hour. And that 1 hour, you could have made $360 just by putting a dollar lot, because all trading goes by is your leverage and the amount of money you have in your account, right? As long as you keep those and the risk to reward, right? As long as you keep those, under management, things are going to run smoothly with you in trade. It's going to be easy for you. But you have to follow your trade plan, right? Make sure you go and fill out your trade plan. So as you can see right here, if we're looking at symbols, if we're looking at market structure, we see head and shoulders pattern, right? A regular head and shoulders pattern. This is just on the 5 minute, right? Then we can go to the larger time frame to see if it's actually, going to be, if it actually adds up to what we're seeing over here. But right here, we're seeing a head and shoulders pattern, right? The head being up here at the top, the left shoulder right here, the right shoulder right here, right? So we got a head and shoulders pattern happening on the 5 minute, but let's clear out all of the drawings. All right, let's clear out all the drawings, and let's start at the daily, right? Let's find out what it's doing. So 9 times out of 10, though, I'm not even gonna hold you. 9 times out of 10, when you see these there's 2 candles right here, there's gonna be a third green one, right? As you can see right here, it was multiple green ones after the third green one, so it still continued. But majority of the time, right, when you see 3 big candles, right, you're gonna see 2 big candles. You're gonna see another third candle, right? Maybe even a fourth candle, right? So, what we're looking at this doing right now is pretty much, it looks like it's just pulling back, right? It's doing a retracement because the market is going to retrace. It's not going to go in one direction. It's going to go either sideways, it's either going to go up and down, up, or it's going to go down, right? Bullish, bearish, or in consolidation, right? And there's ways to trade within consolidation safely, right? But when it's consolidating, we like to stay out. We want to wait till it breaks out of that zone and breaks a key level, right? Whether it's the top or the bottom. So let's see where it could possibly go within inside that zone or inside this candle. So yeah, I'm just changing the day before that, the previous day before the previous day. I'm making those green so I can know what level those are at. So, and I did that because that's actually at the current high right here on the left right here. This current high, so that could affect the buy that's about to come in. But I believe that this is just a pullback for a extension on a buy. And no telling when it's going to do that because we have a lot of tricky things going on in the markets. Tricky things meaning that Trump has a speech at 9 o'clock p.m. that has nothing to do with USD, which means USD is going to be affected. The stocks and stuff are going to be affected when the stock market hops back on. So any stock traders or anybody that's in the stock market, cryptocurrency is going to be affected by it because cryptocurrency has the USD at the end, right? So that's how things like that are going to be affected on the cryptocurrency side when Trump speaks, is because the USD is at the end of pretty much every currency pair, cryptocurrency pair, right? So let's go to the hour. All right, let's go to the hour. So this hour, looks like I say, it looks like it's a pullback. Yeah, it's a pullback. So what we would do here is look to get into a buy, current buy, right? Also, I will buy by market and set stop loss. We're gonna set stop loss at 20 pip stop loss or 30 pip stop loss, right? And if we're trading from zone to zone, to the next high, that's a 50 pip TP, all right? Or we can extend that a little higher, but that was the current daily high that it could go back and touch. So let's see here. And so we're gonna do market execution for a buy. We're gonna do okay. All right, buy market 1.44226. Yeah. Stop loss, because you want to protect your account at all times. 1.43900. All right. TP 1.44737. All right, 1.44737 is stop loss. So that's about a 30 pip stop loss to a 50 pip ratio. So that is your risk to reward. This is how you calculate your risk to reward with this tool right here. So I like to show people their risk to reward, and either your risk could be your risk could be really high and your reward could be really low. It's really your calculation, right? But we like to go for at least 50 pips stop loss, because that gives the actual trade to play out, right? Gives the trade the manipulation to happen, all that good stuff. But I also like to put a disclaimer on here as well, is if your account cannot hold 50 pips, don't put 50 pips, right? Make sure your account can hold your stop loss. So that's why either you do your stop losses to your account size and your loss size that you have. So that's going to be how you're going to be a successful trader, is making sure that you are minimizing the risk. And that's how you minimize the risk to reward, and using your stop losses and TPs, right? So that's what we got a buy market, and that's what we got for USD CAD currently. So we're gonna come back to this one. We can come back to this one and see what it's doing. Let's see what. All right, so this one is currently up, right? Currently up. Let's see how many pips you're up. We're on an hour. Okay, nice. 1 pip, 2 pips. Still some pips though, I guess. But yeah, it's probably getting eaten up in the fees. But it's still pushing up, so we good. Yes. Let's see. Probably doing this. All right. All right, so what we're looking at here what we're looking at here, we're going to be looking at, we got the NAS in here. Oh, CHF, JPY. Okay. We're going to go do that. CHF, JPY. All right. Let's erase all these. All right. All right. So, possible M. It's already a downtrend, looks like. So, could be forming a possible M on the hour. Let's look at the daily, see what it's doing. Zoom out. Oh, it's at. Basically, seems at resistance. Yeah. Oops. All right. So the previous day was a sell. It's already a downtrend, right? It's already been a downtrend for a while. Let's see. It's a downtrend for sure. Downtrend for sure, right? So, possible M on the daily, right? Possible M. So, possible M on the hour, right? You saw that? Possible M happening on the hour. That's what we see right here. Like it's forming the same thing. Like it's forming the same thing. So, we'll zoom out. All right, so zoom in a little bit more. Okay, so that bottom. Right, so 5 minutes. It looks a little. Let me look at another JPY to see if I get anything different. I'm probably just gonna put a alert on here, because right here, everything else is showing sell, right? But I get to the 5 minute and I see an inverted head and shoulders, right? So I'm gonna go to the 1 minute and see if it's forming a inverted head and shoulders on the 1 minute to see if it's working its way up, right? Sometimes it can work its way up from inverted head and shoulders on the 1 minute, inverted head and shoulders on the 5 minute, and then on the hour, it's still like a sell. So looks like a inverted on. Yeah, it looks like an inverted on the 1 minute as well. So we're not gonna put in a trade for that one. We're gonna look at some. Let me look at AUD JPY and see if I can see what it could possibly be doing. All right, see if I get anything different by looking at this JPY. Zooming out on some 1 minute. It's definitely giving sell vibes on the hour on there too. Sell vibes, but let's look at the daily. I'm not getting any. Let's see here. We got a sell by market. That was like last class. Let's delete all drawings. All right. So daily, previous day, it's been selling, right? Bears have been winning for all we know on previous day. Previous day. We're gonna go look at the hour. This right here is suspect right here. This buy right here is suspect. So yeah, buy. It bought right there from last time. So zoom out. Pretty much bought from there again. All right. So, what we're gonna do to be patient on this trade, right? We're gonna stretch it out all the way out here. All right. We're gonna put an alert right here. So we're gonna put an alert right here to alert us when it gets down inside this zone. And when it gets down inside this zone, we're looking to get into a buy, right? So we're gonna put an alert right here. We're gonna click here and we're gonna put anything inside here. You can put possible buy. There you can put right here. Possible buy zone. Go in. And place trade. All right. So we'll come back to that one by the end of, well, not only that one, we're gonna go back to CHF and see if clearly looks like it could be buying, you know, from it selling the rest of the day. It's selling all day. CHF. So let me zoom out on here because this one looks more like this one right here looks more like an inverted head and shoulders right now, other than AUD looks like it has to get to that. So we're gonna do a buy market on CHF, JPY, all right? We'll go look at some other ones too, because yeah, so if you buy market right now, you should be in profit, but we're gonna put some, let's see, yeah, buy market down here. Yeah, buy market right there. Then we want to risk to reward, right? We're gonna put our risk to reward down here, and that's at 11 pips. So 11 pip, and if we were TP would have hit at 6 pips. We're up at 6 pips right now. So we're gonna do 25 pips, 20 pips. We're gonna do 20 pip TP. Yeah, because that looks like an inverted head and shoulders currently. So we're gonna trust that formation pattern, right? And we're gonna get in. All right, buy market. On 66.965. We're gonna do TP 1.67135. Oops. We can enter in right now again. So buy market again if y'all want to get in. Let's see, 135. We're gonna do stop loss. And the reason I put a stop loss down here because it passed the last low that it reached before it did the head, right? So we'll keep it there. Do a stop loss there. Then we're gonna do 166.2. There we go. There we go. All right. Let's go to the next. Let's see what it is looking like. So buy coming in on CAD, so you should be on good profits on that. AUD, USD. All right, we got a top zone on AUD, USD. It looks like we're gonna exit that one. We're gonna exit USD because it looks like a M forming at the top. If you see this, it looks like an M. So I will probably, yeah, we're gonna exit AUD, USD and reevaluate that one. So close that one. But if you see, this is why I decided to say get out, because it looks like an M forming at the top of the zone up here. So that means that it's not gonna break that high, right? It's more likely on the way down. So exit that trade and we'll keep our eye on AUD, USD. But CAD looks like it's moving great on that buy we put in. All right. In profit right now. Now we're gonna go do NAS 100. So the NAS 100 currently, we are looking at, we're zooming out. Check this sell by market though. Stayed in that, it would have been crazy money if a long-term trader held that. All right. So, if you were a long-term trader and your account could hold the sell by market that we did on the last call, and you were still holding it to the day, with a dollar lot, just calculate. You probably won't have a dollar lot on NAS, but dollar lot, just to calculate, is actually $12,710, right? So that's a $12,000 trade. If your account could hold it, you got in a perfect entry. So yeah, that is how you make money on the decline of the stock market, right? Or the decline of index pairs, right? So we're gonna clear all this out, and we're going to clear all this out, and we're gonna start all over. Now let's go to the daily, see what it's doing on the daily. Once you get on the daily, previous day was, see how many pips it dropped yesterday. Yesterday alone, it dropped 879 pips, right? Today, with the new candlestick, it's already dropped 216 pips, right? So with that being said, the only other zone I could see it bouncing off of would probably be this zone right here. Feel me? And the reason I picked that zone is because of this pullback right here happening. Right? So clearly a good sign of resistance. So, but if we were to look at the previous low, like we normally do, see what is actually forming below that low. So look at the 5-minute. Right? So this is the previous low. It has not fully pierced and fully gotten away from it, but it's getting into a sideways market right now. Let's look over, see what it's doing on the hour. On the hour. Let's see, from here to here, 90 pips from this green line to that green line. All right, so we're gonna go to the 5 minutes. So we're gonna do a sell by market on the 5 minutes. Sell by market. Oh shoot, wrong tool. It's easy to grab the wrong tool. Sell by market. Let's see here. Oh yeah, what am I doing? All right, so we're going long. No, we're going short because you're selling by market. You're going short. Oh, yeah, you should be in profit because that just dropped. Sell by market, and we're going to put our stop losses tight right here. We'll put our stop losses at 40 pips, 50 pips, 40 pips. We'll do 40 pips stop loss. 40 pips stop loss. You should already be in profit. If you're in profit, go ahead and take your profits and get out or hold till TP. But you want to definitely be patient. Let's see here. Yeah, you should be in profits. Good profits right now with that one. Let's see. Hour. Yeah, we're gonna do it from to this next bottom green, and you should be in good blues because it's piercing this next zone right here, as you can see. So if you got into that trade, you should be floating in blues right now, right? And let's see what it's doing. All right, yeah, so you should be floating in blues right now. It's steady dropping right now. So what I like to do right here is you can either move your stop loss into stop profit or a trailing stop, right? Just to secure some profits. And how you do that, you can put it on the green line. Make this trailing stop the green line your trailing stop. Now, it could go back and hit your trailing stop, and that's cool because you made money, right? The main thing is locking in profits currently. So we're locking in a TP at a trailing stop at, so your TPs are about to hit actually. So let me go ahead and put the entry in for you. And your TP should be about to hit. Let me make sure y'all know what your TP is because it's moving kind of fast. Moving kind of fast. TP is at 951. All right. TP is at 951. So you're floating in money right now. You can take your profits right now, or you can continue to hold until TP hits. TP is obviously currently going to hit while we're on here. All right. Let's see. Stop loss. And still set your stop loss even though you're floating in blues, right? 270 up. TPs are about to hit. Let's go. 270. If not, take your profits now, right? Because you always want to secure your profits regardless. If you got TPs in, because if I open up my account and I see I'm floating in blues, I'm just gonna take profits and be done for the day, right? And yeah, I got this order kind of jacked up though. I mean, it's a winning order, but I didn't do my buy sell by market or anything. Buy market, kind of talked it through. Hopefully everybody got in and got some money. 40. Where the plus is coming from? I'm adding up stuff. 19. There we go. All right. So, all right, we're gonna put in a trailing stop, right? Trailing stop at 19,199. Oops, adding up stuff. 0.7. Trailing stop. So I put the trailing stop on this green line right here. Right? Trailing stop on that green line. So let's see what we got up here now. Oh, TP. Awesome. Money being made. Let's go. Let's get it. Yes, let's get it. All right, so AUD JPY. Let's go to AUD JPY because I just got an alert saying that AUD JPY is in the buy zone. Right, this is a good thing about the alerts. But TP hit for the NAS, so that's a win right there. Awesome. Glad we got to make some money together. That's what it's all about. I wanted to see what the US 30 was doing. Oh, yeah, we could have got in on the US 30 on the drop as well. Right, but I wouldn't hop into that right now. But yeah, pretty much did the same thing that the NAS did. So you could have doubled up on your account and got 129 pips on US 30 on that drop. And here's why we saw a drop on the US 30. We saw this, right? That right there is a clear indication that the sell is coming in, right? Perfect setup, right? Easy, $1,000, right? That you would have made if you had $1 lot, if your account could hold it. So That's awesome, right? Didn't get to get it on the US 30, but we sure got to get a bag off the NAS. But it's because we were just taking our time, being patient, consistent, and disciplined, and making sure we set up that trade properly. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. So let's look at what. And I normally score big on the NAS when I'm on these calls, NAS, US 30, things like that. Sometimes the US 30 moves moves at different times than the NAS. Sometimes the NAS may move like sometimes the NAS may move like right away. Sometimes the NAS may move a little bit later to coincide with the US 30. But awesome, awesome. So these ones are going to take a little bit of time to play out. You can shorten up your stop loss a little bit on this one just in case. Just like I said, you're going to do it by your account. You're going to do it by your account to make sure that you have enough space, right? So you can make your stop loss there. So this could be your other stop loss, right? Put stop loss number 2. Stop loss number 2. Can never be too safe, right? All right. 144. 173. All right. So we're gonna see what that one's doing. Awesome. Appreciate that. Yes, yes, yes. Let's get it. So we are going to now open up. We're going to now open up the actual line up for questions.
Recording stopped.
Anybody have any questions, comments, or concerns? Maybe you just want to hop on the mic and show some love for this space, place, and opportunity, right? Yes. So that was a great trade. As you can see, if you didn't wait till TP or your TP was different, I see Tanya actually hit her TP hit, so that's awesome. She's not chasing a trade, right? Because we don't chase money, right? Money chases us. Opportunities chase us, right? Yes, Kyle, no doubt, man. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you hopping on the call. Make sure you get your accountability partner on here next time. All right, get accountability partner. I see we got a hand up, Chef Jay. What's going on? How you doing?